Three dental practice numbers you just can't ignore. Hi everyone, Angus Pryor here, #1 Amazon best-selling author and practice growth specialist. Now I know not everybody loves numbers, not everybody loves maths, but I want to give you three simple numbers today that you absolutely must know about. The first one is something that I call average client or patient value. And what I'm looking for is what is the median spend of patients at your practice in a 12-month period. Now that's not super difficult to work out. Basically, depending on the system you're using, it'll be like top patients by invoice, something like that. You'll run a report, you'll sort it from the highest to the lowest, and you figure out what that median figure is, the middle. Because what that tells you is, on average, for every new patient that comes into the business, that's what they're going to spend with me in the next 12 months. That's a very helpful number to know in relation to your marketing. Because if you know statistically, and I can tell you that number in most Australian practices is around the $500 mark per patient per year, then would you spend $50 to attract someone who's going to spend $500? I would. The next number for you to look at is what I call the top 30. Now, curiously, it's actually the same report as this one, but it allows you to zero in on your top 30 patients, because I want to know what are the common characteristics of them. That's the kind of sweet spot for my practice. I had one practice where their top 30 clients was 3%, and yet that group was 40% of their income. You can see that not all clients are created equal. The better you can know who this is, the better the chances are that you're going to help your practice to grow. The third one that I wanted to look at, I just needed to remember what I called it. There are different names for it, but you get the concept, which is untreated cases. Now I can tell you that I asked a group of people that number recently, and they said that for their practice it was hundreds of thousands of dollars. On that, if you are not offering payment plans, then frankly you should be, and that's probably a fourth stat. Let's say you've got $100,000 worth of untreated cases. You might have to give off a few percentage. Would you rather have 98 or 97% of 100,000 or 100% of nothing? From my point of view, that is an absolute no-brainer. Now, if you don't know which one to use, if you're using, for example, Dental for Windows, which is, it has one called National Dental Plan, and that, well, you don't even have to apply. It's just there, you just switch it on, but obviously there are others available. So, three dental practice numbers that you simply cannot ignore.